This is one of those projects, this series of projects is one of those ideas that just like fell out of the sky and it's all of a sudden in your head. And you're like, okay, I gotta make it. And kind of was an intersection of three things. One was growing up in the Midwest and just being surrounded by fields of grain. The second was that time spent in Japan and seeing one temple in particular, Sanjusen Gendo, which is particularly remarkable because of the 1001 gilded bodhisattvas that are inside, which is a number that relates to infinity. And then the third spoke of that intersection is ancient Egyptian mythology. And the cliff notes of that really would be like in that belief system, when an individual died, the soul went on this long journey, and the end of the journey was the heart being weighed against a feather. And if the heart was lighter, then that person had led a worthy life and they were led into the afterworld, the afterlife, which was that they got their own plot in the field of reeds. So like the Nile Delta, the vision of that fertile landscape was kind of metaphorically their vision of heaven. Ialu is reeds. So this piece titled Ialu is a sort of more general nod to that story. And it's paired with a video. There's this implied vertical center line, which I think there's something really poetic about that. The idea that there's this space that's alluded to, but it's a non-space, and like where do those things go when they move into that? They move into that line and they're gone, and they've either gone behind that plane or into a totally different plane. So the metaphor of that comes out of the visual is something I find interesting and compelling. It's the question for all of us in life, like where do we go after this?